It's The Pet Show with Dr. Katy Nelson.
Coming up, the cold weather doesn't mean that the bugs are gone. We're showing you how to winterize your home and protect against those pesky pets. And welcome back to The Pet Show with Dr. Katy. As the seasons change and the weather cools, many people automatically assume that they're in the clear when it comes to bugs and parasites that can affect our pets. But think again, those pests have a way of creeping inside as the temperatures drop. So here with how to safeguard your home and your pets this fall and winter is Damien Sanchez of DC Mosquito Squad. So welcome back to The Pet Show. We're always happy to have you here. This is something that I, as a veterinarian, harp on my clients about all the time. No, you do not stop your heartworm prevention when it gets cold. No, you do not stop your flea and tick prevention when it gets cold. So you're fussing at your clients the same way.
No, it is. I mean, it's you kind of get into this, you're not going outside as much, and so you kind of start to forget about the different pests that are out there.
Yeah.
The things to be concerned about are, mosquitoes and ticks, but then also with pets, you still have stink bugs, because sometimes, they're not poisonous, but if a pet eats them, it can cause digestive issues.
And they do eat them. They eat a lot of them. I actually had, when I was working emergency years ago, a dog that came in and he was profusely vomiting hundreds of stink bugs. And they were like, we don't even know where he found them all. But they're like, we don't even have stink bugs at our house. And we were like, yeah, you do. he's eating them all. That's why you can't find them. So, so why is it important for us to make sure that we're continuing this outdoor protection year round?
Well, just because you want to be aware of it, and so you need to be, checking your pets. Obviously, because your ticks are going to be out there all the way through till you really get that first hard frost. Even then, they're going to be, I guess, hibernating for the winter, just in kind of a leaf litter and different things in the yard. Mosquitoes, same thing. Like even today, I got in my truck and there was a mosquito inside the truck.
Yeah, and it's been chilly over the past few days.
And so you tend to think like, oh, it's going to be gone, and it's really not till you really get into that first hard frost, like in November, where you're not going to see the mosquitoes as much anymore.
But even when you don't see them, you have introduced me to the term heat island before, that there are heat islands in our cities. Tell people about that.
Well, I just, obviously temperature differentials are going to be, if you're in the country, you're not going to have the insulating effect of a city. And with higher temperatures, different insects are going to be active longer. And so it's not, it's not going to be the same in every environment. So you still need to be really aware. And, there's some things that you can do practically to help reduce some of the, I guess, the habitat for these insects. Mosquitoes and ticks, you need to get rid of all the leaf litter, especially going into fall, because that's where they're going to, stay. And so as long as you keep things nice and clean and manicured, then you're going to have less of a problem with them.
But for people like us, like we've got about a half an acre behind their house that is not manicured. So that's where a company like Mosquito Squad comes in handy, correct?
And then that's where we're actively treating for the adult mosquitoes and ticks, and just to really reduce that, the population of adult insects in the yard. So that allows you a little bit more, you don't have to be as concerned when you're sending your kids or your pets outside. But even then, it's like if you have that big area behind the yard, you still have to be aware that they could come in contact with a tick or a mosquito. I mean, heartworm and encephalitis, just like so many little diseases are out there that were really never on our radar.
No, it's true. And also, I mean, if you're in the District of Columbia, you may not have as big of an issue, but there is Rock Creek Park there too. But deer, fox, other animals, squirrels that are all running around our yard that are bringing these mosquitoes, or not mosquitoes, but really fleas and stuff in from outside of our yard as well. So that's where I guess we team up, is that you guys can help with the outside and we help them on the inside to say, well, even though you are protecting them, the best way to protect them is to keep that flea and tick prevention on them and that heartworm prevention going year round.
Year round, especially in this area. And then like a couple other things that people can do, like as far as with their house, especially in terms of stink bugs, making sure that your screens are all fully enclosed. You don't have holes. Any kind of cracks and crevices that you can kind of do a walk around your house and just fill those. You have foams and different things that you can do.
And that helps with insulation going into the winter as well. So,
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Damien, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thanks
and we
for
will
having me.
have all their information for how to get in touch with DC Mosquito Squad on our Pet Show Facebook page. So when we return, best-selling author Gwen Cooper joins us to discuss her new books that'll make the perfect holiday gift for all you cat lovers out there.